How is it that every episode of My Hero Academia this season has left me with some serious goosebumps? But do I dare say it? Kirishima did it better? Stay tuned.
Togeda is the first person to get through the underground maze. Next time, Lemillion! Please hold out as long as you can, Togeda!
What is going on, guys? My name is DJ Miles, and I'm here to review the latest episode of My Hero Academia. This is episode 74, titled Lemillion. And before we start, if you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel for more anime content down the road. And now let's go ahead and talk about the meat and potatoes of this episode right away, because we have to talk about Lemillion. Anytime the title of an episode is named after a character, you know we're going to see that character shine. We're going to get some flashback. We're going to see their resolve shine. So here's my problem with the episode. It's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. We see earlier when that one guy who uses his confession quirk tell Mirio, hey, you feel guilty about not rescuing Eri at the beginning, and that's why you're coming here now, so you can feel better about yourself. So we get that reveal. That's fine. I understand that. But if he just would have laid the final blow on Overhaul, that would have been it, right? That's like, okay, if they rescued Eri from the beginning with Deku, right, a few episodes back, that would have been it. Nothing else, right? There's no weapons being manufactured because Overhaul doesn't have Eri. Wouldn't this have been the situation where it's like, okay, maybe the death of a girl is saving millions because of what could potentially happen if I just knock out Overhaul right here, right now? I know that is not Mirio's way of thinking, but I just couldn't help but think to myself, even if that wasn't the case, scenario B, people, and stay here with me, Overhaul told us in a very disturbing way that I can use my quirk to disassemble her and then revive her. And it may not be 100%, but it's still gonna work, right? Overhaul needs Eri to mass produce all these weapons. It was a bluff. Even if he shot her, it would have been okay. I don't know why he still went to rescue Eri when he just could have knocked out Overhaul, and that would have been the end of it. Am I missing something here? Please, I need someone to tell me in the comments section if I'm missing something here. Lemillion is smart. We see how smart he is. He's battling 4 freaking people in this episode, for crying out loud. So he's thinking steps ahead. He's trying to anticipate his opponent's moves. He also knows, with the meeting he had with Sir Night-Eye and all the other pro heroes, okay, Overhaul needs this girl to mass produce weapons. Even if he shot her, 1, he knows that Overhaul can't put her back together, and 2, well, he needs her to mass produce these weapons. So I don't think that shot would have been vital. I think that was just more of a mental thing to be like, oh, I have to literally rescue this girl because she's been tormented so much and I have to go rescue her. I just don't know why he just didn't think that far ahead, assuming, okay, well, wait a minute, Overhaul actually needs her. Even if she is shot, she'll be okay. I don't know. I know this is my hot take because a lot of people are already crying with Mirio and showering him with compliments about like how he's the best boy of this season. And listen, he's a fantastic character, but there was something when I saw Kirishima's flashback about why he wanted to become a hero with the Crimson Red backstory, right? About never giving up, even when there's something really dangerous that frightens you in the moment, right? Just to keep on pushing forward, because that's what heroes do. They act before they think. I felt like I got more an emotional attachment to Kirishima's backstory versus Mirio, but that's not to put anything lightly on Mirio. Mirio did shine in this episode, and I like knowing that 2/3 of this episode was all about him and his resolve and why he shines. But let's go ahead and talk about this realistically speaking, because in the beginning of the episode, we see Overhaul and his lackey say, we got these 5 bullets, and unlike these other bullets that we've been mass producing so far, they eliminate these people's quirks for 1 day, 2 days max, and then they'll be good. But these 5 bullets that we have here, it's gonna eliminate any person's quirk permanently, and that's the end of it. But I don't know if it's because I've just seen so much anime before, and they've been really hyping up Mirio to be one of the big key figures in this. He got shot with that bullet that now leaves him quirkless permanently. This isn't the same thing that Tamaki had a few episodes back where he just couldn't use it for a day or two. Now Mirio cannot use his quirk ever again. And there's a part of me that's like, oh no, are they gonna pull a Naruto Rock Lee and then he's gonna have to work really, really hard for the rest of his life and then maybe he'll get his power, or is he just out? And to me, narratively speaking, I can't be too distraught knowing that, oh, he can't use his quirk forever now, because I feel like we haven't even seen enough of Mirio, with the exception of today, to now see him do things, right? So, sure, maybe he's going to be quirkless for a while, but there's no way in hell that they make this guy, who's basically like a Superman 2.0, render him quirkless for the rest of this story, and that's the end of it. I just don't buy it. I know in the moment, it's kind of like, gasp, but again, I think when you see episodes like Tamaki's resolve with the 3-on-1 and Kirishima versus Rappa, I think they did it much better. But you guys let me know in the comments down below. Quickly, I also wanted to talk about the first third of the episode where we get Double and Toga's backstory, or just a little bit more about how they were initiated into the Yakuza group. And again, I like that one guy who used that quirk to tell the truth. I think if there's any quirk out there, I never realized that one is pretty good for lots of things. I think I would definitely be okay if I was born in this universe of My Hero Academia to have that quirk to just make people tell the truth each and every time. But he makes Toga and Double answer his questions and they reveal their quirks. And I never even realized up until now when I saw this, is Double supposed to be an inspiration of Deadpool? Like, he sort of looks like Deadpool. His personality resembles Deadpool. Sure, maybe he doesn't have the regenerative abilities like Deadpool, but I get some very serious Deadpool vibes. And when he says he doesn't want to create a double of himself, is it because he would just have a multi-split personality thing going on? Or would it be he wouldn't really know who his real self is, right? If he's split into two and has a mind of its own. So just something to think about. But I do like how Toga and Double got to Aranaka mentally and leave him quirkless thanks to Aizawa and Deku doing their, duty, justice, superhero things. And real quickly, I wanted to also talk about with Aranaka, so he's a regular dude, but how is he like a little short dude? Like, does he just like prefer looking like a penguin? We do get Overhaul's backstory too, more of the flashback between him and his father, or not his father, or the leader of the gang. If you turn away from the path of a human, that's the end of your chivalry. And although I must tip my hat off to the main leader of this Yakuza group, and I guess there's immense pride in being like a badass Yakuza, but if you look at it from Overhaul's perspective, which you can't blame him, if we're going to become extinct here, I don't want to be just a dying second-rate Yakuza villain when these League of Villains are overtaking what it meant to be a quote-unquote bad guy, right? So I think he still respects him, but not enough to be like, yeah, you're not my leader anymore, but it would really be great if you kind of believed what I'm trying to do here. Oh, and we also get the reveal that Overhaul and Eri aren't related, and there's a part of me that felt like it's a no duh because they don't look related in any sense of the word. But in this world of superheroes, I'm also thinking like The Incredibles, where, okay, well, here's some brothers and sisters, and here's some family members that don't look alike, and they have totally different quirks / superpowers. So I felt like that was a no duh, but now that we actually got the confirmation that they aren't related, it's just some nice tad bit of information to know. Again, the episode ends where Lemillion pours his heart out and now he's rendered quirkless. Wink, wink. I highly doubt that this is the last that we will see of him. And then Deku comes to save the day, and that's where the episode cuts off. But guys, let me know what you think of this episode of My Hero Academia, episode 74, titled Lemillion. Is he your best boy, or is it Kirishima? I'm still on hashtag Kirishima. So let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more anime content. My name is DJ Miles, and as I always say, to be continued, take care.